Hey guys, God bless. Welcome back to my channel. I am Charlene, and today I am going to visit another style or method of scripture writing for you all. This is one that I've mentioned before, and I have mentioned this technique to be utilized for soap method or bloom or petal, and it's very simple and to the point. And it takes away kind of the brain work. Like all the work is done for you. Like the only thing you need is a pen or pencil. So this is a Christian art notebook, but it doesn't have to be Christian art. But Christian art is known to have the scriptures per page. So what you do is you can actually go to christianarts.com or Amazon, or you can go in like Burlington, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross. They have these as well, or Christian bookstore. And what I mean by that is it has scripture already present here at the bottom of the page. And if you've noticed, each page has a different scripture. So in the past, I have used that to do soap method or bloom method. Like I just pluck the scripture that's already present and work with it. And I'm going to show you right now how you can do the same thing for scripture writing. So here it says, delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. So once again, not sure what translation that is, but you do want to make it your business to look into the translation you will best want to memorize your scripture. For a lot of people, it doesn't matter. For me, I have recently felt like, okay, because my husband preaches and teaches from New King James, that will probably be the best bet. Now, matter of fact, let me just go ahead and pull that Bible, because, yeah, because that's the goal, to learn scripture in the most dominantly used translation, especially when we're dealing with ministry in church and etc. etc. Okay, so that's Psalms 37:4, very popular psalm. So what I do is I will go in the actual Bible. Please do not neglect this step for any type of prayer cards. I don't care how well you think you can trust in them, etc. etc. All right, so excuse me for the shaking of the table, y'all. All right, Psalms 37:4. And there's many ways you can do this. In one of my notebooks, I put the scripture at the top and then keep going every time I write a different scripture. But I guess because we're just going to deal with the same scripture, it's probably best to do this style here. Write it one good time at the top of the page, nice and neat, where you can read it, and nice and big. All right, I am going to skip a line because of this method, and then I'm simply just going to rewrite it. And I am going to be conscious of how big I am writing for this particular style, because the goal is to keep writing the scripture over and over again. Now, this particular method, I don't have a specific like time frame. If I'm sitting here and I got a moment, I may go ahead and write it a couple times. If I remember, I can come back throughout the day and write again the scripture, same scripture, because we're not changing. It's going to be the same as that one. And I could have wrote a little bit smaller, but I am aware that you guys are also watching, so I want to make it readable. I want you guys to see what I'm writing. All right, so in this same method, you can obviously write per day or whatever the case. But for this particular one, it's just a matter of just repeating and writing it until you run out of space. The goal is to keep it on the same page. And this is a smaller notebook, so you can take this same method if you wanted to and like pluck the scripture from here or anywhere for that matter. Maybe you get a daily scripture sent to your phone, especially if you got the YouVersion app, and do the same thing, you know, put it at the top of the page. Got to remember to put the translation, and then just keep rewriting it, right? Day 1, day 2, you know, day 7, 7 days in a week. Or you just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or however many times you can fit in this space and opportunity. But obviously on a larger regular notebook, you definitely have more control to say, okay, I definitely can write this 7 times. Or if you want to write it more times, you can make a personal goal of write it 10 times, write it 20 times. You know, that's totally up to you. But for me, it's going to be to fill up this space. Preferably, I can get at least 5 of them in here. I probably have to write a little bit smaller, but that's okay because I'm the one, you know, reading it and need to read it. Right now, I just want to make sure you guys can see that I wrote the scripture out. And I will keep on writing until I fill up the page. So this will be another different technique, style, method that one may want to adapt, or maybe you already do this. But like I said, this is one where you can afford to do so. And I say that because this is something you have to buy special. If you get them from Burlington and Ross and TJ, they would be at a regular discounted price because these stores are known to have things cheaper. So these are usually about $2.99, which isn't bad at all because you get a Faith beautiful little notebook. It is ringed, which is perfect for folding and carrying. And of course, it comes with different prints and things, and there's a scripture on the front. So I love these. Usually every time I go into Ross and TJ, I pick one right on up. Sometimes you gotta practice self-control because I'll be looking at all of them like they're so beautiful, but I normally just pick up the best one that I like in the moment and add it to my collection. I've been kind of chill lately, and this one was gifted to me, so I thank God, because I'm like, Lord, I've been practicing self-control, and it's like the Lord just blessed me anyway. So I thank God for that. So yeah, consider this like method number 2. And like I said, I will just keep rewriting right here at my desk. And I just want to show that and share that with you all in case you need another idea. You may have already realized you had this type of journal or a notebook, and you can just jump right in, like just keep writing it, because the goal is to memorize scripture so that we can be familiar with it, so we can apply it to our lives, we can share it with others, and obviously it is a weapon as well against the enemy. So yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to share something so simple with you all, and hope it has an impact on you and your scripture writing. So God bless. Take care. Bye.